I love capital punishment. Norland is a medieval kingdom sim inspired by RimWorld, Crusader Kings, and Caesar. Developed by Long John Studios and published by Hooded Horse. It was released on Steam in early access on July 18th, 2024. As someone who's degenerate enough to play Dwarf Fortress, I thought it looked very interesting, so I wanted to try it out and talk about it. I also use this channel to talk about games, and I haven't talked about a game since last year. By the way, check it out, it'd be really nice. Norland is set 200 years after the fall of the Empire.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war.
It's the 1900s, leaving in its place multiple successor kingdoms, and you are one of them. Before starting your journey, you create your family. You can change your family format, so you can have a husband, wife, and child, 2 brothers and a wife, 2 brothers, 3 sisters, 4 big guys, etc. You can customize how they look, which of their skills they would specialize in, which would unlock a talent related to that skill, and allocate skill points. You do want to be careful with how you distribute these skill points, because the more skill points your character has, the older they will be. Another fun thing is that every character has a positive trait and a negative trait. Early bald. Wait, that's a negative trait? No! I'm balding. Shit. Bald bad, which is going to be important for managing your lords and will help you as you develop your kingdom. Also, you pick which culture that your family members belong to, where they all have their own bonuses and come with their own different sets of knowledge, which, call me out in the comments if I'm wrong, will affect what types of technology you can research in the early game. There is Varn, which is a very isolationist group that seeks harmony with nature and with their neighbors. They possess knowledge of nature, values peace, and they have production bonuses in crops. Caden, which are former barbarians that were used to guard the border of the region. They value strength, so they are pleased when they see their king take military action on the world map. They provide production bonuses to weapons and armor, and possess knowledge in everything military related and loyalty. Tanaya, the original founders of the Empire. A very religious group with favor from the church. They value intrigues, so they are happy when their king is performing dark deeds, bribes, and seductions. I feel like this doesn't really make sense for a religious group.
It just works.
They provide production bonuses to the paper workshop and possess knowledge in bureaucracy, demagogy, whatever that means, and religion. Lastly, we have Maka, the oldest civilized people who created the first cities, philosophies, and interkingdom trade relationships. Maka values trade, provide production bonuses to workshops, breweries, and alchemy shops. They also possess knowledge in textbooks and potions. So, well, they're also hated by the church. So the game recommends to have some experience with the game prior to picking this culture. Talking about racism, everyone's racist. Varn hates Caden. Caden hates Varn because they're both opposites. One likes peace, the other likes war. Maka hates Tanaya. Tanaya hates Maka because Maka are agnostics and Tanaya are religious. Now, how does racism factor into this? Well, if one side is mad, they're more likely to attack the other side. But you can also exploit this racism by persecuting people on one side to make the other side happy. Now, once when you're done with your family, you get to choose where you start on the continent. Each section providing different resources. You can also make the choice of having your neighbors be your vassals. Customize your flag. Once you're done with that, you can choose the parameters of your campaign with different starting scenarios and modifiers to change up your experience. You also have the choice of activating different crises that your kingdom will face. Right now, we only have the Unholy Horde, which is a kind of like one big enemy that comes to the region and starts wiping people out, and you need to stop them or you just need to survive. Once you're done setting your parameters, you can start the game. I just spawned in. How the fuck are you captured by bandits? What? While I'm getting cucked right now, let's talk about the beginning days of Norland. You start out with a small settlement with a small amount of peasants, so you're going to start creating your resource production and allocating lords to your buildings to issue instructions to your workers by furiously waving their fists. As you can see, they're going around doing their daily routines. Okay, now that just doesn't look right. Every person has statuses like mood, sleep, food, rest, deity, and sex. Oh wait, what are you guys doing? Wait, what? They're hugging. Wait, no. Everyone also has their own thoughts that affect their mood. After I got that set up, I started work on my progression, so I constructed my library to start acquiring knowledge. The backbone of society, more important than your everyday Lamborghini. Knowledge is important because that's how you acquire new buildings and perks for your kingdom. So, how do you acquire knowledge? You acquire it by making your lords read books at the library, and once they're done reading, you acquire the knowledge, and you can have those lords teach your other lords about the knowledge they acquired through a wise conversation. Here's the complexity that I like about the game is, remember that I mentioned every culture possesses specific knowledge? So, books containing knowledge related to a certain culture are written in that culture's language, and will require a lord from that culture to read that book to acquire the knowledge. That's why having diversity is important in progression. It also invites interesting circumstances in the future when the race war begins. Oh my holy shit. As someone who refuses to read a book longer than 200 pages, I did the smart thing and made my wife do it for me. Well, in this case, I made my brother read, and I gave some instructions to the peasants to do things. Oh, and my wife. I decided to assemble a squad of warriors to help rescue her.
Time to rescue my wife, who literally spawned in and got abducted while spawning in. Oh yeah, they have way better combat. Ah, well shit. Let's see how this goes. It should be fine, I think. Oh yeah. This is going pretty well. Wait, no, don't punch him. Wait, archers, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, shit, it's fine. Oh, no. Please win. We are very good at fighting, I'd like to think. Please, John Norland. No. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you just running away, you son of a bitch? Oh, God. Come on. Win. Come on. Please. Win. Please. The enemy commander has surrendered. Holy shit. Please. Yeah! Oh my god!
Now with my wife freed and obtaining prisoners or the early beta version of unpaid interns, we celebrated by incentivizing my wife to read books for me and managing everything in my place, while I went out in the woods and beat the wildlife with a stick with the boys. Since we've got some unpaid interns, they help the economy by providing free labor in exchange for our rutabaga so they don't starve, which is also nice that I don't have to pay them money, but even then, I price out everything so that I get back all the money I pay to my workers at the end of the day, so...
It just works.
I forgot to mention, both warriors and prisoners will need their own dorms to be created so they have a place to rest. Bad luck for the prisoners because I don't have the prison ward researched, so I set up a night patrol next to all the homeless prisoners to make sure they can't run away. Also, all the prisoners eventually died because I was too slow to research the prison dorm.
Oh. Ah, shoot. That's fine. She's only 26 years old. That's a rip. Oh, wait. Did all my prisoners die? Well. That's awkward.
As days pass by, the trader eventually visits the city to trade, sometimes accompanied by a free lord that is ready to be hired. The trader is important because that is one of the easiest ways of obtaining knowledge and gold.
Are you done? Get the fuck off the ground.
Depending on your relationship with the church, you can get a discount when trading, and your level in trading will also affect the trader's prices. Since I brought up the church, let's talk about that. Another benefit to increasing your relationship with the church is that the trader will come with a larger assortment of products for sale, and if you increase it further, you can request a blessing from the bishop. Inversely, as your relationship gets worse, the caravan will stop coming to your city, and if it gets worse, the church will send the Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Holy shit! Everything's on fire! Oh my god!
I discovered this after their bishop was mysteriously murdered during the night.
Oh boy! Oh my god! Let's go, Al, and give him the bonk.
Oh, another type of visitor that you will receive are lords from other kingdoms. Alright, so I didn't know where to put this section, so I'm just gonna put it here. So, politics. It's complicated, but at least it's not as complicated as real life.
I read today about a 10-year-old girl with Down syndrome who was taken from her mother and put in a cage. I read about did you say want to a 10-year-old with Down syndrome being taken?
You can bribe, take hostages, steal, gamble, threaten, assassinate, gaslight, gatekeep, girl buff, and manipulate. You can do a lot. One thing to worry about is when guests decide to spread rumors about my lords or try to bribe them to gain their loyalty. While my lords are vulnerable to to outside manipulation. I can also exploit visiting lords by gaining their loyalty and potentially influencing them into starting rebellions in their own kingdoms. Lastly, we got vagabonds and cutthroats. So homeless people and slightly more dangerous homeless people. Vagabonds are peasants that haven't received wages for a while, who will commit crimes and after a few days may become cutthroats, which can be bribed by outside forces to do dark things. Crime can be combated by having guards to protect the settlement.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, guards, get his ass. Get her ass. What the fuck? Kick her. Wait, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Guards, stop. Why are your hands up? Beat the shit out of her. You're wearing armor for a reason. Guards, stop moaning. Kick her ass.
One of my favorite things in the game, the scaffolds, which can be utilized to punish criminals or terrorize the population to inspire obedience out of fear. I also like how there's little pictures next to the punishment to help the player, especially the one next to blind, just in case you don't know what that means. And lastly, the game suggests to keep everyone happy in the first place. Or you can do the big brain idea. Just kill them. You get rid of all the leeches in your city.
Oh, I see someone who's homeless.
All the criminals.
Ha! Capital punishment. Let's go. Bitch. There she goes. Get fucked. No stealing.
All the potential criminals.
There can't be any crimes if there's no criminals. Anyways, goodbye.
And you get to frighten the population into obedience.
Alright guys, make sure to watch this. If you're unemployed, if you're not working a job, this is what happens.
A few days after cleansing my city of the poor, I received a notification, King's Ambitions, where my king announces his ambitions to determine the future of my noble family, where you pick between different goals to work towards. If the king manages to achieve these goals, then the entire city will receive mood bonuses, and my king will become more famous. Not achieving this will send my king down a road of depression, thinking they're a failure. Shortly after that, I received a new prompt to establish a new empire, uniting 12 provinces under my control, proclaim myself as the emperor, and challenge the church's inquisition. One of the many things I liked about this game are the random events occurring in my city, where they can be handled in different ways. Like having drug addicts enter my city.
You look blind. Well, this sucks for you. Anyways, you're gone.
Citizens experiencing spontaneous racism.
Hey, what the fuck you guys doing? Hey, where's the guard? Hey, guards, can you do something about this shit? Hey, guard, turn around. Oh, what the fuck you guys doing? Oh, wait, yeah, it's these guys. They're just being racist. God damn it. Is this happening again in the church? Guys, stop throwing hands in the church. Oh, well, there goes my kid. The priest's kid. Oh my god, guys, please stop. You're in church right now.
And random robbers.
Wait, what? Oh, guards. Dumbass.
I wasn't able to stop the racism part, but motherfuckers didn't care where they threw hands. They turned my city into a goddamn awful house. As the kingdom grew, one of the important things to also grow are my future heirs.
Now, she's still giving birth. Maybe I could help her out. Ah, she could do it. Oh my god, no! Our child's bald!
When they have fully grown into adults, they become a lesser lord until you have chosen what to do with them, where you can knight them, grant them a title, or marry them off to another household. The fun thing about this is that my king has decent stats in combat and command, so as my heirs grew up, they eventually became stronger than I am. Now with my roided out daughter, it's time to conquer.
Time to conquer. Oh. This is so mean.
I needed to convert the surrounding kingdoms around me into my vassals, so I sent messengers to politely, implicitly, consensually suggest that they should become my vassal. Now, if they would decline, I would ask them again, militarily.
Oh, who's Belfred? Oh, that guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh. No, decapitated the other one. Yeah, these guys had an alliance. It didn't mean anything to me. Oh my god.
The downside of this strategy is that both the church and my neighbors don't like it when I suggest others to become my vassals, so my rep with them starts to go downhill. And you know how that ends with the church.
Everything's on fire!
As for my neighbors, I lose options in being able to make political actions with them, and depending on how weak my army is, they may revolt against me. To counteract this, I would slaughter the homeless living out in the woods, would then give me gold, increase my rep with the church and my neighbors, and I received more unpaid interns. If that doesn't help my rep with my neighbors, I would use the gold to pay them to make them happy. You might be asking, You're ultimately challenging the church. How are you preventing your citizens from freaking the fuck out? Because the church controls everything. Well, there's two paths in front of me that I could have gone. I would turn my citizens into loyalists or fanatics. Loyalists are loyal to the crown and would be willing to fight and die for it. They can't be bribed or persuaded into going against me, and they receive extra inspiration when fighting in the king's army. The fanatic route, where I turn my citizens into fanatics that I can recruit once I receive the church's blessing and get upgraded into being a saint. The fanatics will believe that I'm the god emperor and will fight to the death for me. They also receive pleasure from pain, so yeah. I went with the loyalist route because I researched the eternal loyalist deck, which makes the citizens, it's in the name, eternally loyal. Remember, since my kingdom is expanding, unexpected things can happen. What? Yeah, like how I would die to a dog. For example, an outside kingdom was pressuring one of my vassals into not being one of my vassals, so I did the thing. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know who that is, but they're dead. Oh my god. Beheaded, let's go. Oh, he's dead too. Alright. Oh, yeah, he was also beheaded. Bitch. Oh my god, another one. Oh, goddamn. After this, the last two kingdoms I needed to conquer to declare myself the emperor, just gave in. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, the other two just gave up? I then returned home, declared myself the emperor, and awaited the Inquisition to come for the final battle. Fuck him up. Get in there, you son of a bitch. Let's fight. Fuck him up. Wait, why are you guys surrendering immediately? Yeah, fuck him up. Kick their ass. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, kick their ass. Kick their ass. Yeah. Fuck them up. Holy shit, there's so many dead bodies here. Kill them all. Woo! Oh my god. I beat the game. During this journey, I made a lot of great memories. I punished the homeless, squashed a few rebellions here and there. My vassal Flan fell in love with my wife, so I married him off to my daughter, and her uncle fell in love with her, so he started hating Flan, and Flan started hating my wife, so he planned on killing her, and started spreading rumors to my granddaughter to have her hate my wife. Story for another time. Thanks for reaching the end of the video. If the game has piqued your interest, then I suggest trying it out. The developers were releasing updates almost every day until August 5th, where they will be releasing updates once a week to reduce team stress, and have already released a roadmap for the next quarter. If you liked the video, make sure to like, and if you want to help out the channel, make sure to drop a sub. Anyways, peace.